Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the dark side of you. Your inner voice, to be precise. An echo of the ballad.
So glad you realize who you really...
You can't contradict.
Because you can't deny...
But remember...
Guess left can be right, sometimes. Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others. Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger. Better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story. This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes. The predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die. Hand up, hand up. Further you go. The oil sludges everywhere. For most, it only means death. But some have adapted to the new environment and changed it. Evolution has its ways. The oil sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death. But some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways. Cutting edge. Almost there. Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight. pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy. Whoa! It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it. Nice work. The Morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you. Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other Just a few moves left. Make them count. There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and, without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfill. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. but no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. Quite a shock to the system. Let's try that again. There you go. The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out. That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives. He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just... He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't... He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child. There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar. There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the... He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back. But it was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Had it... Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life. You found one. You should be proud. The Nono's key energy is... You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village. One day, the land won't be... He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did good here today. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived. The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse that Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eaters. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Noko has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's the road ahead. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters. You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they... Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters. A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see. Must be the World Eater that chewed off Out of Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. Look, a survivor. He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here. He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of... He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've... Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions.
That's a spark of light in you!
That's right! Smack that spark out before...
You don't have to be so harsh. It's such a little spark.
Take it out now while it's small.
There's always a...
There's Out of Date again. He must have missed something important. Out of Date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are two nearby. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out of Date says... Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be? Oh, think what you could do. It's unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded. Look at those muscles. This area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone. That's the Myriad Tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know. Let's see. It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Didn't. Says they're.
La fanen aginkan man. Karatna fal hutut mustugai la wute.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace. The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall. The wall that separates them from the other side? The wasteland you came from? He guesses the time spent there just left a blank space in you.
Lapu?
There's something about your spirit that sparks...
Erim denken auf Wesse, Anne?
The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples.
Lapu?
Your...
Gellen denken of woord, nee, ja.
If you believe there's some good in everyone, there's still hope for tomorrow. You'll unite the tribes and defeat the World Eaters to save the Tree of Life.
Orote nat.
He was hoping you'd join them. You
Sibi?
The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can unite the other tribes. The one you should coerce first is...
Orote nat.
Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace have been forced to... He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen.
Orote nat.
You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle war. A war that bonds as much...
Kala bang grif?
Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate...
Hohohotin na.
Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe.
Gerat na falo hut hut.
Seeing you brings back his
Plats?
He
De gula man mosse?
Anyway. Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution. The wonky formed and unfurled. Move like a dancer. Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you. Let's see. As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind. Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique. He understands He thinks you should really know how to swim by now. And he'll be... He says, that wasn't too bad, was it? He says But judging by your Mooma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. She'll see you at the village square. Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on. He wonders what usefulness you found. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to... You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon. He's looking forward to seeing what... It looks like she's starting to lose her patience. You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away. She wants you to... That... They look determined. Better watch out. He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going. He said there's no way they'll let you pass. He wants to know who you think you are. They push each other to become better, and sometimes someone gets pushed down along the way. She asks if you're hurt. What happened? If... Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best. He asks if you could help him, too, before you leave. He'll talk to her, sure, but you... He's curious to see what you found. Your Muma says it's about time you got here.
Wani Basa.
Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you.
Puri kumbala mua can't see. Tate ko babasa ting.
Catchy.
Antor tropal. Yo no massa man barut.
It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your
Andro tropal.
Your Muma says you look tired.
Camonu.
Rest, and you'll find strength for tomorrow. Nothing can stop Lupa Lupin from setting the world on fire. Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire. That's just adding fuel to the flames. Give it a last burst and you'll make it. Here it comes. The past coming to hold the present. You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water. You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow. Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now. If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory. As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on. The tribe's caught a fluffy hulk. Better watch out, it's no pet. They couldn't keep it down. Fluff hulk's on the loose. They've received news a Ronin had a group of myriad crusaders already headed out to Jagni's Mercadorpus outpost and are waiting for the myriad Look, an emergency. Wow. Bet that nut makes a tight fist. Tunnels like this still carry echoes from the past. Can you hear it? Your energy is empty. a deep cut. Feeling stronger every day. There's always a next time. That notice board, filled with the leftovers of used-to-be wants. You're getting close to one of those old Toxanol brick towns. Pay attention. The Toxanol Corporation made this place, and then just threw it away when they were done. Toxanol never cared about the way. There must... The stars never give enough light. This corner of the world is called Bricktown. You found the whereabouts, the deepest, darkest forest in the land, sometimes hard to see for all the trees. The darkness, that's a Jagni tribe outpost. Mercadorpa's outpost, a Jagni tribe stronghold. says it's time to set the outpost free. Inflict as little damage as possible as you make your way through to the rival captain. Here's the first line of defense. That's a bomb lobber. That hit the spot, wrecked it. Whirly wheel works that drain pipe. Spin the twirly wheel and open that drain. Everything's clocking together. Insert and turn. Keep going. That cage is holding a helper. They never lost hope you'd come, but weren't sure if they'd last long enough to want revenge on those who caged them, but trust you'll take care of it. A sharpshooter. The scaffolding looks unstable. Better stay clear of the red ray. Here's the second line of defense. danger. Timber. Bet a big bump will bring it down. Switched off the light. A barrel shoot. Smack it to get a barrel out of it. Then hit it toward the gate and blast it. That looks splody. Shoot it and watch it blow. Not too close, though. It's complicated. Give it another try. You're in. Almost there. The outpost belongs to your tribe now. He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger.